Okay, next game coming next is Botswana versus Western Bulls. Botswana making their fourth appearance here at the Safaricom Sevens. Western Bulls, one of the fast rising clubs in the country, having made their debut in the Kenya Cup this season and punching above their weight, won some few games in the 15th season, quite competitive also in the Sevens circuit. Now looking to claim the scalp of none other than the visiting Botswana team in the Safaricom Sevens as we enter into the night session here at the Moi International Sports Centre, Kasarani. Western Bulls versus Botswana. In their first game of the day, let's see, Western Bulls I think lost to Zambia and then lost their second game to Kenya Moran 17-12, a close encounter there, while Botswana suffered the heaviest defeat of the day. Okay, a heavy defeat, going down 15-0 to Morans, and this should be their the third game. No, they lost to Zambia after leading 14-0. So Botswana already with two defeats, playing for pride on final day of action here at the Safaricom Sevens. The second day of the Safaricom Sevens, I beg your pardon. And Botswana in blue. Botswana in blue, Western Bulls are in white. Western Bulls in blue, Botswana are in white. Sorry. And Botswana attacking here, trying to get some momentum and some fast play. They're looking for a victory in this match. And there goes an excellent break from the scrum half, and they're really hitting the ball at pace. But Western Bull have stolen that ball and they have recovered. It's still 0-0. No one has been able to score a try so far. But it looks like Western Bulls are attacking with intent and using the width of the pitch. Strong, hard running, lots of physicality in their play. Western Bulls, the western part of this country. And it's going to be a try there. And the Western Bulls opened the scoring a minute and 45 into the game. A minute and 45 into the game. And Western Bulls are a try up here at the Safaricom Sevens at the Moi International Sports Centre, Kasarani. Excellent hands and the pace and the speed to beat his opposite man on the flank. And the Bulls are up. Western Bulls are up. And Western Bulls are going to kick towards the Botswana side. The Botswana team get onto it, by the way. What can they do? That's a brilliant break from them. Excellent break, but well tackled there by the Western Bulls defense. And the ball has gone out of play. It was a brilliant break by the Botswana team there, but once again, the Western Bulls defense reorganized and scrambled the threat to safety, and it's going to be a line out. The referee seems to have a different idea. He's going to give a scrum feed to the Western Bulls team. The ball was knocked on just as they were attacking, as they attempted to offload the ball to his teammate, and Western Bull have won it there. What can they do with this ball? They look very strong on the wing, and that's it. He's off. What a brilliant attack there. And Western Bulls get their second try from a nice set piece there. Good ball handling. Nice hands.
The men from the Kalahari Desert seem to be finding the going very tough in Nairobi.
Very tough in Nairobi. They were on the receiving end of a 15-0 thrashing by the Kenya Morans. And the Western Bulls here from Kenya are also showing them they mean business. So the score now should be 14-0. Western Bulls leading halfway through the first half here at the Safaricom Sevens at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani.
In one-way traffic so far, Botswana really need to actually get something out very soon. They retain the possession from the kickoff, dragging 4 players into the rack, and you see that's where the problem comes in. They're committing so many fellas to the breakdown, and they have no other options to go on and attack with.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are 3 players in there, 4th one coming in. There's 1 out on the other side, 2 idle resources on this other side, and that's just been the story of the first opening minutes of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Botswana have just had 1 line break, but there was no supporting runner to push the move through. Western Bulls have looked very threatening with ball in hand, very strong, very physical, and they seem to be shedding it here in the first half, leading by 40-0 with a minute and a half to go to the end of the first half.
Western Bulls have just tried doing the same thing to us and it's worked. They take the ball in once and spread it on wide. Collins Kimani deciding this time to basically move across, and he found a gap.
Botswana 19, Western Bulls 19, Botswana 0, and this is turning out to be a rout. He had the option of a supporting runner there, and he took it on his own to the center. And now it's 21-0. Western Bulls running away with this game so far. I think the sting was taken out of Botswana when they lost to Zambia 17-14. I think that really killed them.
Yes, Botswana have been struggling. It would have been expected that they should have been able to mount a challenge, but so far it looks like a case of deja vu compared to what they've already experienced in the previous games today already.
Yeah. And Botswana can't even get a hold of the ball. And once again, Western Bulls capitalize on that mistake. They're so quick and fast at the breakdown, Western Bulls, and looking threatening every time they get the ball.
Botswana's pressure pays dividends in their Western Bulls, jittery in there, conceding a scrum against them, against a run of play actually. So it'll be a scrum put in for Botswana as we head and count down to the halftime break.
Western Bulls by far the better side in this first half. They've looked absolutely strong, very physical, and they've taken their chances. And again, it's Western Bulls who win the ball from a scrum feed of the Botswana. What can they do here? And it's going to be another try for Western Bulls. 26-0 with the conversion to come. It should be 28. And Western Bulls running away with this game.
Case of woeful tackling there. What do you think, William? That was a case of woeful tackling.
Yeah, woeful tackling, by the way.
First gentleman dived in, only touched the socks. Second one, well, said thank you, and opportunity taken and try scored center post.
Try scored center post, yes. Western Bulls looking too strong for the guys from down south. And it's halftime, 28-0. Newton Ongalo, coach of the Western Bulls. Let's hear what he has to say.
Going for the ball. You're still hanging behind. Not too far. Not too far. You need to be up with them so that coming about level, you are lucky. You collecting it. And then today you do easy tries. Lionel. Watch a ball here the winger. Easy to come as Polinira, ball for everybody else to score a try. Not to put it a cup. So
just to remind you that immediately after the games today we have fantastic calls
there telling his boys to spread the ball out to the wings, by the way. Tell them to relax and to enjoy the game. They are winning this game, but they just need to play with a bit of more intensity. a bit of more accuracy in their passing and running into space. But so far, so good for the Western Bulls. They're leading by 28 points, 2-0 here. The More International Sports Center, Kasarani. It's a nighttime session. The fans are here in their hundreds and thousands. And they enjoyed themselves. And it started raining here at the More International Sports Center, Kasarani. The pitch will become a lottery. But that's the nature of the weather. As any team should be able to adverse and to adapt to any kind of weather. It started raining here. And we're about to restart the second half. Botswana losing by 28 points to 0 to Western Bulls. And Western Bulls looking so threatening, looking very good. Oh, it's an intercept. Intercept there from Botswana, and they have managed to grab a hold of the ball so far. What can they do with this? What can they do? Can they get some points to the board to make this game very competitive? The referee has seen some infringement there. The player not coming from the gate but from the side, so it's Botswana with the ball. What can they do with it? They've seen plenty of balls so far in the first 1 minute of the game. Can they get a try? Yes, they will. And Botswana finally get a try.
The rains have brought a lot of blessings for the Botswana team, who scored their first try in the tournament. Botswana 5, Western Bulls 28.
Yes, this is Botswana's first try of the game, but they are trailing here by 28 points to 5. Can he nail the conversion? Oh, terrible. The ball didn't even get the elevation and the height to swing through the posts. So it's Botswana 5, Western Bulls 28. Botswana trailing by 28 points to 5. And maybe that try will have given them a bit of some encouragement, some confidence to take into the remainder of the second half. But they are trailing by 28 points to 5, and Western Bulls have the ball again. Colin Slimani. Oh, what a powerful handoff, powerful run there. Western Bulls physically intimidating the Botswana team here. Good break there, and he's gone. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone there. And that's a try for Western Bulls, extending the advantage to 33 points to 5. And the conversion is good. 35 to 5. And with 5 minutes remaining, it could be a long night for Botswana here. Western Bulls replying here quickly after Botswana scored that try.
Next matches coming up will be the big ones. The top seeds in the pool: CBS Samurai versus Belgium, followed by England Royals versus Grenoble, before Western Province take on Shujaa, Australia Renegades versus Uganda, and the last match of the night will be the Kenya Morans versus Zambia.
It's 35 points to 5. Western Bulls leading Botswana with 4 minutes remaining in this game. Botswana clearly been rattled by the physicality of the Western Bulls team. The precision and the efficiency has been too much for them. They have been overwhelmed. And it's about now making the score looking respectable. What can they do with this ball? What can they do with the possession that they have?
The try seems to have sparked Botswana into life, and the lads from the Kalahari Desert are looking very, very excited.
Knock on there, knock on from the Botswana. It's going to be a scrum feed to Western Bulls now. Western Bulls leading 35 points to 5. It's an attacking scrum. And they win it there. Going through the middle. Western Bulls attacking, looking for another try here. Tackled by the Botswana team, but Western Bulls are just gaining yards here. They are gaining yards yards. They are gaining yards. And it is going to be another try for Western Bulls, as easy as that. It's now 40 points to 5 for Western Bulls with the conversion to come. Western Bulls rampant in this match, totally outplaying Botswana here. And from that mistake by Botswana, the knock-on, the Bulls have capitalized. And they're just having fun right now in this encounter. And Western Bulls kicking off again.
Botswana retain the possession. Patient build-up. Oh, they break through the defensive line. Western Bulls have actually been broken through by the Botswana player, who looks very comfortable and confident. They manage to retain the ruck. They get a bit, no, not a quick ball out. They needed the quick ball out. Still have numbers out and try time. Botswana scored the second try. Botswana 10, Western Bulls 42.
Interesting.
It looks like he's actually pumped up all the wind in his lungs from that very, very searing run. The referee seems to think it was a knock-on. Oh, it's not a knock-on. He's actually adjudged that it was a try.
It was a try.
Botswana 10, Western Bulls 42.
42. Excellent piece of power there by Botswana.
Should have started raining much earlier. The rain literally brought in a lot of life to Botswana. Conversion set to come. Conversion kick. Good. Botswana 12. Western Bulls 42. Very good conversion from the edge of the pitch. Not easy to actually achieve.
Yeah, it's a very acute angle, but he got it very, very well. Nice kick. It had the elevation and the height, and it went through. The Botswana player there, down on the ground, still after scoring that try. It's being attended now by the medics.
It looks quite concerning. Perhaps winded himself or messed up his ribs while scoring the try.
And Botswana are attacking again. They're attacking, they're looking to make the score look respectable in this encounter. We've got 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Can Botswana get another try here? Botswana on 12, Western Bulls on 42. Western Bulls, the clear winners in this game. Running to nowhere there. Running to nowhere.
Oh, looked like a very dangerous spear tackle right there.
The ref
did not look
it.
spotting at all.
Yes.
Western Bulls on the prowl again. Western Bulls look like they need to score and finish the game on a high. Botswana having none of it. Struggling and basically scampering in for the ball, using each and every available iota on their bodies to get the ball with them. With a step on the inside, Western Bulls break on through, and surely this has to be the last try of the match. Try time for Western Bulls. Western Bulls 47, Botswana 12.
Western Bulls, they're stronger side here, the much better team, and they have really toyed with the Botswana team in this encounter. And the final score, 49-12. Game is over. Our next game, the final group games in the various pools, it's CBA Samurai versus Belgium.
Here comes